The word impact means to have a strong effect on someone or something. And for the first black student athlete at Roanoke College, Frankie Allen, let's just say he's the living embodiment of the definition.
It was not easy being the only black student on campus in 1967. And you had to understand that the 60s were kind of some turbulent years. There were a lot of things going on. There were campus unrest, there had just been an assassination of a president 3 or 4 years earlier. So there were a lot of political things that were going on.
The former Roanoke College basketball player is one of the most decorated in Roanoke College history, with records that have yet to be broken. He then would become the first black head basketball coach over at Virginia Tech and in the Commonwealth. And with all the amazing accolades, it's the doors that he opened that he's most proud of.
If this thing had gone the wrong way, it would have been maybe a bad stigma for a lot of other young players, not to be able to move up, especially young black players, young talented kids, to have that opportunity. And after, doing some of the things that I did, it opened the door for a lot of other schools in the area, in the state, in the bordering states like North Carolina to take a chance on these young black athletes. And again, it put us in the mainstream of what the culture was going to be evolving to as we speak.
His time on the floor has led to multiple Hall of Fame honors, including Roanoke College, Virginia Sports, and more recently, the Small College Basketball Hall of Fame.
When I got the call for the Small College Basketball Hall of Fame, that just kind of blew my mind. I just said, wow, I can't believe it after all these years. And just figured that it recognized, what I'd done in the past, and it kind of highlighted, my career, brought it full circle, so to speak.
For Allen, he's grateful to people like his mother, former head coach Charlie Moyer, and current Roanoke College president Frank Shushak. But he also owes a lot to his teammates that continue to support him on and off the court.
I was really, truly blessed, the fact that my teammates were just good guys. In other words, that locker room was kind of a sacred place. One of my closest friends, it was a second black basketball player to come to this guy named James Sticks Stewart. He still lives in the Roanoke area, and we laugh all the time about it because Sticks said, man, I wouldn't come here if it hadn't been for you. And I said, I was just looking for somebody else that I could kind of hug, and we'd go to the same barbershop. Then it was Hal Johnston. I can't say enough about him. He was from Salem, and I think it helped me in the community because, away from Roanoke College, we'd have to go out and do different things. But Hal kind of said, when I was with Hal, people would kind of look at me quizzically, but Hal would kind of just smile and say, give me a stamp of approval, like if Frankie's okay, whatever. So, those teammates that I had other teammates and through the years, they really meant a lot to me.
As Allen continues to champion change, he has a message for those following in his footsteps.
The only question I would ask right now of this generation coming aboard, kind of look back and see what people did before you and see if you can't carry on some of that legacy.
In Salem, Ryan Moy, WFXR Sports.